It appears they're going into a residential neighborhood. Not sure if they're, looking for a spot to park and to do a foot bail, but definitely driving way too fast in this neighborhood that is way too dark on a Sunday night when, people are off.
Yeah, and that's a scary thing. Once they get off those wide open freeways, you're going into this neighborhood where there are people. It looks like the car is coming to a stop as it's now making a right there on South Lorena Street. Not sure where this driver is going at this point, but of course, still going fairly fast on these streets in these neighborhoods. It looks like the car begins to slow down there, but keeps going through this neighborhood now on Bestwick Street. Yeah,
and thankfully the driver is going slower. All we know right now is that this person is wanted for a possible driving under the influence. You can see them driving on this residential street, not going too fast, which is good. We also don't know if there are more people inside that vehicle. All we know is about that one driver. Not sure if it's a male or female.
Looks like it's getting back on the I-5 now.
And this is I-5 and near East LA.
Okay, it looks like we're having some trouble there with our helicopter signal. It looks like it's coming right back up again on the I-5. And you can see back on the freeway, driving fairly quick, northbound 5 at this. Okay.
So going back in the direction that they were going.
Yeah, they're coming back from the direction they were going. This is actually the southbound 5 freeway at this moment.
Yeah, just, so hard to watch. Hopefully this person, if they are under the influence, hopefully they pull over and surrender soon. Let's see if we can get a closer look. It looks like we may have lost them. We know LAPD started this pursuit. CHP is taking over, but, it is Sunday night, so there are a lot of people. And now they're getting back
off the freeway, looking like right where this driver was a few moments ago.
Yeah, definitely driving.
Bestwick Street. You can see it looks like that driver now slowing down just a bit, but we've seen this person do this a few times, start to slow down and then speed right back up in this neighborhood. Now still on Bestwick Street and La Puerta Street in this looks like a crowded neighborhood. You see there, though, a CHP officer right in front of him.
And it's obvious, this person knows that, police are trying to get them to pull over, even if they are under the influence, probably trying to figure out what they're going to do. I mean, just from the irrational driving going on the freeway, off the freeway, from one residential neighborhood to another. But you see another black and white right there, Leslie.
Yeah, it looked like to be a LAPD officer, although we're told that CHP did take over this pursuit.
Are his blinkers on? Is it going on in and out? Is that what that is?
Yeah, it does look like maybe he has the hazard lights on at this point, at least alerting people to get out of the way. Because this could be a very crowded neighborhood here. You can see a lot of parked cars on the side of the roadway and going at a fairly fast speed. Occasionally we do see this driver slow down. I'm not sure if it's because the area is crowded, but
okay, looks
there
like
you go.
They're
It looks
stopping
like that
right
person
now.
is
This
getting
is a
out.
foot bail. They're getting out, hands up. Is it just two people
Hands
get out of the
up,
car?
and that looks
What's
like
the
a
other person
woman
doing?
that was driving.
Yes.
And a gentleman walking away with a backpack. It looks like the woman is getting getting down on the ground, listening to the commands of those police officers on scene. But you could see there was a gentleman that got out of the passenger seat, I believe.
Yeah, I saw him. He probably went a little bit further up. Hopefully he didn't run away. But I mean, that woman obviously flailing her arms once she got out of the car. We're not sure exactly why she was doing that. Let's see, where did that other guy go? It looks like he went. Oh, he took off. So, I mean, he may be under the influence as well. I mean, that's definitely some extreme behavior, but, cops are right there able to take this person into custody. And, one of those situations where if they are under the influence and they're driving at these high rates of speed in these residential neighborhoods, that is not safe, especially on a Sunday night. And we just want to let you know you're watching KCAL 9 News at 10. We're following breaking news at the end of a police pursuit.
It looks like this car did come to a stop here. You could see that gentleman being taken into custody. It looked like he may have come out of the passenger side of this vehicle that was leading LAPD officers and then CHP officers down a pursuit down the 5 freeway, both northbound and southbound. We also saw a woman who may have been driving. She jumped out of the driver's side seat. So she was also taken into custody after getting getting out of that car there. But this pursuit coming to a rather peaceful end.
Yeah, thankfully. As we mentioned, LAPD was the one that started. CHP then took over. But it appears that only 2 people were inside. We're not exactly sure what this person was doing to, try to get them to pull over in the first place. We know that they were wanted for driving under the influence, whether that's alcohol or drugs, that we're not sure of. But definitely an active scene going on in this neighborhood. And what was interesting is that, they started on the 710, went to the 5, got off the freeway into the neighborhood and just kept doing the same thing over and over. But definitely a developing story, the end of a pursuit. Thankfully, Leslie, no one was injured. We know this could have been way worse, but the end of pursuit and 2 people are in custody. So some good news there.
We do want to get to more breaking news right now out of Reseda, where a multi-vehicle crash has left 1 person dead. Sky 9 was over the scene a short time ago.
You never know what is going to happen next. High speed, super dangerous. Here we go. Breaking news in Los Angeles is never the same. It's always something new, and it's an adventure.